Hi everyone, welcome to this new lecture of hydraulic machines. In this lecture, we'll solve a problem on force on the flat vertical plate moving in the direction of jet. So based on this concept, we have derived an equation in our last video lecture for the force exerted by the jet on the plate and the work done by the jet. We have derived in our last video lecture. So based on that formula, we are going to solve this problem. So problem here I have taken a jet of water of diameter 10 centimeter strikes a flat plate normally with a velocity of 15 meter per second. So the plate is moving with a velocity of 6 meter per second in the direction of jet and away from the jet. Find the force exerted by the jet on the plate, work done by the jet on the plate per second, power and efficiency of the jet. These are the points we need to calculate here. So first of all, we need to understand the problem given here, the problem given based on what category. Why I'm talking the category? Because we know that the plate in different categories are there, like impact of jets on the plate, like the plate situated in the vertical condition, or the plate is situated in the inclined condition, or the plate is curved. This is the category of the plate. And the plate is stationary or moving condition, that also need to identify. Though I have written the heading of this moving, okay, but from this question we need to identify whether the plate is stationary, fixed, or moving condition. So you'll see here, let me write down the data given here, and along with this we'll try to understand a jet of water of diameter 10 centimeter. So here first one, it is given diameter of the jet. This one will write dia of the jet, this is small d, equal to 10 centimeter, and this one let convert into meter, 0.1 meter, and this one again we can find out the area of the jet. So area of the jet A equal to pi by 4 into d square. We can calculate here. Now see dia of the jet. Now what is the meaning of dia of the jet? Means a pipe is there. From this pipe the water is coming through a nozzle, and this is the nozzle part, and this is the pipe is there. Okay, this is the pipe through which the water is flowing or the fluid is flowing, and this is the nozzle is connected to the pipe to get a high velocity of fluid from here. Okay, and this is the jet of fluid. This is the jet of fluid. This is the jet of fluid which is coming out from the nozzle here with a velocity v. You can see with a velocity v 15 meter per second. So here we will write velocity of jet. What is the symbol for this? V, capital V. This is 15 meter per second. Now see, this is the diameter of the jet actually. This is the diameter of the jet D. With the diameter of 10, it is going to strike the plate. How it is striking? It strikes the flat plate normally. That means this jet is going to strike perpendicular to the plate. Okay, with a velocity of v, 15 meter per second. After striking, the plate is moving with a velocity of 6 meter per second. After striking, this is the plate. Let's write down. This is the plate. After striking this fluid to this plate, the plate started moving with a velocity of u. That means 6 meter per second. So here I can write this is velocity of plate. Velocity of plate is nothing but small u. This is 6 meter per second. Okay, and it is moving in the direction of jet. Now see, it is moving in the direction of jet. So the plate started moving in the direction of jet. Now here we can see the plate is vertical. The plate is vertical and it is in moving condition, not stationary condition, because as I told you, the plate is different types are there. The plate is, it may be inclined, it may be vertical, it may be curved. Okay, and the plate situated, plate placement may be fixed or may be moving condition. So here it is given moving condition. How we know? Because after striking the plate started moving. Okay, that's why it is given. Now we need to find out from here the force exerted by the jet on the plate. So these are the points, these are data are given in this question. Apart from that, nothing more, only we need to find out the area here. So first point, let me write, this is the force exerted. The force exerted by the jet. The force exerted by the jet on the plate, okay, in the direction of x, that is nothing but we can write here f. So this is nothing but fx equal to, we know the formula, rho a, this is v minus small u square. This is relative velocity actually. So from here we can calculate fx equal to, so rho is nothing but, here I will write here rho equal to density of the water, that is nothing but 1000 kg per meter cube. Okay, now here rho, here I have taken, this is 1000, area value again I need to write here, this is nothing but pi by 4 into 0.1 square. Again here we need to put the value of this v minus, this is nothing but 15 minus 6 square, we need to calculate here. Second point, before going to second point, let me first calculate this. Yeah, this one will calculate here, pi by 4 d square, so 0.1, this is square into pi divided by 4, 0.0078. So let me write here 0.00785, this is meter square. The same thing I'll put here, directly I'll calculate here, multiply 1000 into 15 minus 6, this is 9 square, 81 into 81, 636. So the force we are getting 636.17, this much Newton. This is the first answer. Okay, second answer is we need to calculate the work done by the jet. Second answer is we need to calculate the work done by the jet, on the plate, per second, So work done equal to what is the force applied with respect to that distance traveled, okay, by the body, we know that. But here we need to calculate the work done by the jet on the plate per second. So per second is nothing but here actually fx into, as per the work done we need to write distance, how much distance traveled, but with respect to some time taken. So here distance for time is nothing but velocity. So fx into the velocity is nothing but what distance traveled from here to here, how much distance the plate was traveled. So that is nothing but, you can write velocity u. So you can write the work done equal to fx value is 636.17 into the 6 meter per second. So this one we can calculate this, multiply 3817. So this one I'll write 3817.03. So this is nothing but 3817.03. This is Newton meter per second, and this is our answer, second answer. Now third answer is, or third question is given C point. C point actually what? C point is given to calculate the power. Power of the jet. Power of the jet. Let's find out in kilowatt. This is nothing but, actually the power is nothing but the work done per second, divided by 1000. That means, okay, what is the power is nothing but the work done per second. If only work done is there, that is different. Work done per second, if you consider, that is nothing but power. So this is how much we have taken. Just to divide by 1000, if you do, then we'll get this much kilowatt of power. So that means 3.81 kilowatt. This is the answer. Okay, last one is nothing but the efficiency. Last one is the nothing but the efficiency of the jet. Okay, so this one again will give this symbol. So efficiency formula is very, very simple. We know that output by input. So output equal to what? Now output of the jet per second, output of the jet per second. Similarly, by input, so input of the jet per second. So output of the jet second per second already you have calculated, that is nothing but work done. So where we can write this is output of the jet per second is equal to, this is nothing but how much work done was happened by the jet finally. So this is nothing but, this is work done, we can write this is work done by the jet, which is nothing but, we have written this is 3817.03, okay, Newton meter per second. Okay, this one. Now what about the input of this? Input here we need to calculate. Okay, so I'll do one thing here, I'll calculate the input. Input per second is nothing but when input of the jet, input of the jet is nothing but this is our kinetic energy actually. So input of the input per second we need to calculate, this is kinetic energy of the jet, kinetic energy of jet per second. So this one also we can calculate, kinetic energy per second is nothing but half mv square is there, so half mv square, this is per second. So again this is mass per second, mass per second is nothing but we can write rho a, rho a v into v square, sorry, v square. So this one I got where a mass per second, mass per second we can write mass equal to rho into v, volume. So volume per second, that is discharge. So discharge plus I can write area into velocity. So half into rho into a into v, and this is v square already there. So this is nothing but we can write half rho a v cube. So what is the input here? Let's put the value of this, half into 1000 into area equal to, already you know this one, 00785 into v cube. V is nothing but here 15 cube. So this one we need to solve it. So we will do one thing, 15 to the power cube, okay, and multiply 1000 multiply 0.00785, okay, and this is divided by 2, 13,246, 13,246.8, something will get like this value, 13,246.8, I hope, yeah, 87. So this much 86 or 87, this much Newton meter per second. So this is output. So finally in efficiency equal to, what is the output we got? Output is nothing but 3817.02 divided by 13,246.8, this much. So let's solve it. So this is 3817 divided by, I'm ignoring that point values, 13,246, 0.288. So this is nothing but efficiency equal to, we'll get 0.288, or we can write this is 28.8%. This is the efficiency of the jet. Okay, this is our final answer. So you can see this question given 4 point to calculate. First of all, we need to identify the plate belongs to what conditions. Then we can go for one by one steps, as this is the first formula to find out the force. Then after calculating the force, we can calculate the work done. This is nothing but force into velocity per second I have taken, that's why. Only work done means that is different, force into distance. So distance value need to be given, how much distance traveled. Next, power. So power is nothing but the work done by the jet per second. With respect to 1000, we can do kilowatt. Efficiency, output by input. So I hope you understand this problem, how to solve it, say this kind of questions. Still, if you are having doubt and query regarding this, you can give a comment on the comment box. Thank you all.